Hey my people, good morning from this side of the village. I woke up a bit early, but I'd like to show you how our village looks like in the morning. Of course, the sun is scorching and it's in the morning. Today there are no rains, but this is basically how it looks like. The place is so fresh, very green. And let me show you. First of all, I know you can hear the background noise from the chicken. And here they are. Yeah, and from there I want to walk you out and show you how it looks like. The place is very green, very cool and fresh. And of course, someone as I imagine, mtu amekuwa Nairobi for long. Ukuja huku, it feels so nice, feels so good. So see how it looks like. Look at it, guys. This is a structure which is no longer in use. I think you have to kuibomoa. And then you can tell that's how the place looks like. Very green, very green. So I'm enjoying this breeze, this cool weather, fresh air for maybe 1-2 days. Then I go back to the normal houses of Nairobi. Yep. It's how it looks like. It's how it looks like. It's how it looks like. So from here, guys, this is the view once you come from the gate towards the compound. Of course, the house is here. Then this compound, and on the other side, as you know, the Meru part of Kenya, it's full of hills, valleys, and rivers. You go up the hill, down the valley, kuna river. Then you go up again, down the valley, kuna river. So the other side you can see something looking like is it a hill really? Because it really stretches from Chini up to Ukoju, and now that is the South Imenti. That is Meru County. After where you see down there, guys, down there is a river. So from that river, that is the border between Meru County and Tharaka Nithi County. So where I am now, this is Tharaka Nithi County. So our place is just next to the border. Then you can see how it looks like. Here almost everybody has a mango tree, and not the small ones like the apple mango, it's the big mango trees. You can see the ones I'm zooming there, those ones. These trees are over 40, 50 years, guys, because when I was a kid, I used to see them the same size. So basically hizo ni miti zimegrow for so long. And then of course you can see power lines in the village. I believe almost all parts of the country, most of them, see almost, but most of them, nowadays there is power. Huku there is power, there is water. I think the only challenge in infrastructure now because of the rains, but basically this is how our local village looks like. Then our home is just next to the hill, as you can see here. This is a hill. There is a small clip I showed when I don't know if I shot it, but there's a small clip where I was walking out towards the gate, then up through that slope, and I was going up there to check the water, because the water pipes comes from obvious Mount Kenya, which is this side. They come through that area, then they go up, then from the hill there ours comes down, and then it comes to this place. Then you have other people who are living on the other side, it goes across. So you can also tell the water pressure is a bit high here. Now let me just walk you to this other side of the road so that you can see what the rains are doing. And you can see, guys, mandizi tulikata, the ones which were already matured, and the small ones don't seem to be doing very well, so we might have to uproot them and plant afresh. Yeah, but of course you can see the other good things. This is a passion fruit plant which is growing, and there is this parasitic relationship inapanda kwa hiyo mti, so you can see their fruits. So hata ndizi kikataa kuna matunda, obvious, but of course there are other bananas elsewhere. These are the sweet bananas, so their plants normally don't grow too big. They are slightly smaller compared to the others. From the look you might think they're not healthy, but that's how they look. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now this is the view from the entrance, and then you go down there. So let me take you out of the compound so that you can see the road, the rough road we use. The sun is doing it justice. I like it. That feeling nisikia kitambo. Fresh air, cool environment, najua ziko tu sawa. So let me show you how the road looks like, and then I'll take you to the other side of the compound where we have the coffee farm. Yeah. So now we are walking out of the gate, and this is how the rough road looks like. Of course, we can't complain at you, sijui barabara haijatengenezwa or something. We must also understand our terrain. It's slopey. As you can see, ilikuwa imechimbo vizuri. There was a lot of the leveling was done and the drainage was done on the sides, though as a result of the small landslides like that one, which happened during the rainy season, the drainage system is blocked and the water comes to the middle of the road. But that is not something you can blame on anybody, actually, it's nature. But if you look at it, they always do a good job, because you can see they always put stones which are compressed, so by the time it gets to this level of degradation, it shows that the water was massive. There was too much amount of surface runoff. But anyway, people drive their vehicles through this road, even small cars, so nobody can complain that there is no road. Now guys, there is one thing, I don't know if you have experienced the same before the previous government, that is Uhuru. There was no power here, so people were using solar. The power had come up to a certain distance where there is a marketplace. I think it's half a kilometer from here, and there's a high school and primary school there. So just one day as I was just talking to my grandma, she told me, Kenya Power people are in the compound, they're taking measurements of the distance and positioning where they can put the post. And I was like, which posts? She told me steamer. I thought it was a joke because we had lived with solar, and sometimes they go off when there is no enough jua for so long. So coming home, it wasn't a very enjoyable thing because you have to come with the backup steamer, solar lamps, that is portable ones. But when I came here, guys, I found wires crisscrossing the village, which was everybody's dream every day. And as you can see, these are the wires. These are the wires. So everybody has power here. This made me feel so happy because it was something I had been waiting for so long. Yeah. So as I talk to you, I'm still here basking in the sun, enjoying the vitamin D inakuja tu pole pole. And yeah, in a few I'll be going back to the city. So before the time is over, let me just enjoy what the nature is giving me. How is your Ushago by there? How is your upcountry home setup? Do you like going there? Because there are those people even take 2 to 3 years without going back to their roots, and I don't know. Is it that you hate it, or is it that something is wrong? It's always good to pay attention. I mean, just go for one day and come back again. Let me show you how it looks like. The hills which are next to the Mount Kenya, though right now you cannot see the real Mount Kenya because of the trees. But if you look at that, that hill is next to Mount Kenya. I don't know the name because I've never had its name hata mimi tangu nikiwa mdogo. But okay, I'll remember. I'll let you know. I think nimesikia kitu. I'm not quite sure, but I'll let you know. Now, this is how it looks like outside the gate when you're coming. The road proceeds downwards. Then when you ingia gate here, we go to the compound. Then I'll show you the other side. The other side of the road. No, the other side of the compound. We're just getting in here. So from our home you can see Meru Nairobi Highway, and it's somewhere there. That is Meru Nairobi Highway. That's a small market called Keria. It's at the border of Tharaka Nithi and Meru County. You see it, guys? That is what it is. So to the right is Nairobi, to the left we are proceeding to Meru. When there were people here, there used to be so many chicken here, but now we have a few. There's also Mom is quite busy with her job, which means she can't spend the whole day here. But she has a few. Then goats were in this shed. Though they were moved to another piece of land, which is across the other side. We had a milk cow here, but you can see now the shed has been reduced to almost nothing. And this is normally what happens when people grow old in the village and there's no other people to help them do their things, their stuff. Most of the things is naendanga hivyo. But anyway, what do we do? Sometimes things changes. Maybe when we come back here later, we'll have to redo these things, but in another manner. So, though I'm not here, I've always been making sure that I plant trees. Like here you can see this is orange plant, which is doing well. Of course, there is I can see several avocado trees here, and there is another avocado tree here. Yeah. So, as I told you, the terrain in Meru is slopey. So from here you go down the valley. Here we normally plant maize, beans, and such kind of stuff. And then down there is where my coffee is. From there, you can see that is coffee. So from there downwards, there is coffee. And also I've made sure the vegetation cover iko sawa, planted enough trees, but not blocking this view. It's always a good view. Yeah, down there we have Tharaka and Ukambani huko hizo milima. Yeah, so that's basically it, guys. And let me just say that coming here after a month or two makes me feel very refreshed. And there's a special piece of land here where the most important people are lying, or their remains. And before I take you there now, guys, see, I told you our home is next to the hill. There is the hill behind. Yeah, so things to do with the flooding, Ukuni story. You can never experience such kind of things here. So in this video, I want to show you just this section, which is first. There are two very important people in life. Here, my grandpa. This is where his remains were put. And last year, but one grandma there. Of course, now I believe the soil has settled, so we'll come and do the same thing we did to Mzee's grave. And these are the most important people in life because they shape me up in so many ways and show me how things are done in life. So this section of land makes this piece of land very important. I can't sell it because how do you sell your remains? And I was thinking that's how it's supposed to be. Let it just remain there for whatever reason. So anyway, it's live. So this is another passion fruit plant I've planted here. So this is You can see this fence is made of wire because we do want to have a live hedge. So now the reason for planting this passion fruit, this one and some others, is so that due to their parasitic relationship in nature, they just climb on the fence and create our own live hedge, definitely with the benefits because you'll be getting fruits from there. Then also there are some apple mangoes. One by one, we just don't have to put so many because, as I told you, here we have enough water coming from up there, so we just water them, but we also have to retain this compound. Yeah, this space is very important as well. When you have relatives and get-togethers, guests coming, that's when you see the importance of this compound. We don't have to utilize the all of it at you plant trees, fruits, lima mahindi. No. That's how it will be. So that was a brief is this showcasing? No, brief vlog about our local village. And now, guys, I guess it's my time to go do other things, and I'll see you next in another vlog, maybe here on outside here. But for now, let me enjoy what the nature is giving me here in Meru. For new guys, my friend, my name is K White. Subscribe, comment, share, and I basically show you anything which I believe I can share with other people. I'm not defined to doing one thing. Today I'll show you how it looks like where I'm working, new things which are coming up, where I am, and it's basically just sharing the kind of things that are coming up and which you have. Which of course I believe you have also experienced a lot, and I don't know. So through vlogs I get to understand what you've seen, to see what you've seen, and through vlogs I do the same to you. Alright, it's time to wrap up and wish you best, guys. Take care of yourselves. Subscribe, comment, like and share. Bye.